welcome you to Today I Got Time. Today I Got Time. That was a little offbeat. But hey, y'all, hey. It's your girl Mo and your girl V. We in the building because today we got time. Today we got some time. We got some time to chit chat with you gals and you girls and you growls and theys and these and she's and he's. You know.
And thems and those and everything in between.
Louise.
Yeah.
And Louise.
Everybody.
So today we got a little time. We're gonna talk to y'all about a couple of things. Actually, we're just gonna talk to y'all about our friendship.
Hey.
Because some of y'all don't know what it is. But we're gonna have us a little powwow. But before we get into our main topic of discussion, I want to give a shout out to my microphone. Because all items that are shown in the podcast have been purchased by said co-host A, said co-host B. We made these purchases, okay? There you go. All right. So if you see me picking her up a couple of times, it's because she ain't got her stand yet. We're working on that. Hey,
okay.
You know, working what you got. But I'm excited. Today is a great day. Absolutely. You know, in cold outside. Lord has
made. Let us rejoice and be glad.
Let us rejoice. Let us rejoice. I'm ecstatic that we are doing this and we haven't missed a beat and we're just out here, bam, 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 knocking them out. We appreciate you all. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the love, the comments, the shares, the likes.
Now, are we across the world? We're not international hoes just yet, but we're getting there.
We're definitely getting there. We appreciate you all. We appreciate all the love that comes, however small it may be. But going further, today we're talking about friendship hot takes. Friendship hot takes, friend. Friendship hot takes. My mom always say you do good if you get one good friend in your life.
Absolutely.
And that has shown and proven. That has definitely been.
Girl, you're living a great life. You have several friends.
Ooh.
Don't do that. Shout out to Lakika.
Oh, I have a few.
Lakika. Yeah, exactly. The few.
I have a small few. I have a handful.
Exactly.
I have a handful.
Okay. Shout out to those that can have multiple friends. And siblings do count. But I'm talking about, yes, they do. Yes, they absolutely do. Shout out to our siblings that are our friends. But that's where mine stops. Because I'm not fucking with a lot of the shit you people do out there. Okay? You guys got a lot of shenanigans. And I'm not with none of the dams. Not again. I'm not with none of that. And you know what? I think that's what makes me and my best friend cohabitate, because she shows me another side. And that's what I think everybody needs. Everybody needs that person that's going to be like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but here's what about this perspective? You feel what I'm saying? And it brings me back down. Now, do I really be trying to hear the shenanigans? Most of the time I do not. Because my friend, as you've heard thus far in plethora of our podcasts, she is very compassionate. I'm not with none of y'all shit. Okay? None of y'all.
I'm a very compassionate person, but I also have the other side of my life and my friendships and my best friends who let me know, like, hey, sometimes you ain't got to be so nice. Like, you don't have to always be nicey. You ain't got to play nice all the time, okay? Sometimes you can be a little rough. Because sometimes they need a little rough, a little roughneck talk, a little rough, maybe a little, you know what, let me not even go there because I was going to say something else, but I'm trying to watch what I put out here into the world.
On the Lord,
and I want to live in my soft girl era, so I want to continue to be compassionate. I just know that, hey, everybody doesn't deserve compassion. You know what? I'm not going to say that. Everybody does deserve compassion. Everybody deserves some level of compassion. Now, does everybody have to have understanding in relationships, situationships, friendships, family ships? Absolutely not. You don't have to always be so understanding because people take advantage of that. They'll take advantage.
They absolutely.
And will run it in the mud as quickly as you can say, hey, I understand. It's like, whoa, well, give me the keys to the car so I can go run it in the brick wall. Okay, well, wait a minute. I said I understood that you didn't have a car. I didn't say that you could have my car. So, going just straight into it. Let's just go bam, pow, pow, pow. Let's go right into it. Is it okay to ghost a friend? When, if ever?
My take. I do believe certain circumstances require you to have to go no contact. Because for your own sanity, right? And as your friend, right, on the receiving end, I would respect that. Where I do want to dib and dab my toe in is where it's like, okay, bitch, now you went 3 months. I ain't heard shit from you. Okay, now I might have to get myself involved. But I feel like when you quote unquote ghost a friend, it's because you have things going on in your life. You have things going on in your life that require you to focus on you. And on the other end, your friend should receive that and be able to understand that, hey, my friend needs a moment. That recently just happened between us. Right. I had to go MIA because, girl, life was lifing in a house full of males. Okay, so
and it's okay to step away sometimes. Like it's that's not really okay. So I do agree that it is okay to step away. It is okay to step away from life, like just for a second. Like, hey, I may be overly stimulated right now. Like I cannot deal with your stuff, my stuff, his stuff, her stuff, grandmama stuff, the Walmart lady stuff, Dollar Tree stuff. I can't, it's too much. Absolutely. So when you have to pick and choose, like, okay, I'm going to step away, to me, that's totally different from ghosting. When you ghost someone in this friendship realm, right? Because we've been friends for 15 years.
Right.
Whoop, whoop. When you locked,
intertwine. I can't tangle enough.
Can't get enough. But when you ghost a friend, a so-called friend, right? Because people use friends, the word friend, so lightly. And I was one of those type of people before that used to call everybody my friend. Like, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend, that's my friend. Until I was in some situations, and then I was like, you know what? Or I just seen how these people really were outside of our friendship, and I didn't resonate with it. And I didn't agree with a lot of the things that they agreed with, even if we were having a good time. Yeah, I agree with turning up on a Saturday and going to the club, but I don't agree with stealing out of the church plate. So I can't call you my friend if the moral compass is compassing to the left, pack your things to the left. Like I can't call you my friend. But people use the word friend so loosely now, and it's like, well, not even now. I mean, this has happened for generations. Our parents were telling us when we were younger, everybody ain't your friend. Stop calling these folks your friend. It's not your friend. You ain't got no friends. My mom used to keep it real butt with me, like, you ain't got no friends. I was like, I have friends. I have friends. I was like, these ain't your fucking friends.
Your mom knew before you did.
You ain't got no damn friends. These are not your friends. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about, Mom. She definitely knew what she was talking about.
Okay.
But ghosting within a friendship, for me, is a no-go. I don't tolerate it. I'm not going to tolerate it. Communication works. However you would like to communicate that. If you would like to send a voice note, if you would like to send a text message, if you would like to make a quick 5-second phone call, hey, I got some things going on right now. I kind of need some time to myself. Great. Understand. I understand that because I'm an understanding person. I understand, like, hey, I can't fix all the issues, especially if the issues don't revolve around me, or I just don't, I may not have the answer to it. Like, I may not have the answer to the problem. And you may need to figure it out on your own, and that's fine. But to just walk away and say, well, I ain't effing with her no more because she's not picking up the phone, or she did this at dinner 2 weeks ago and I'm just not fucking with it. And if y'all are friends, you should be able to communicate that. Hey, Tandra, I didn't like that. Like, I didn't like that when we sat down at dinner and the bill came and you knew that I didn't have any money, you still expected for me to pay that bill. Let's not normalize poor communication. Okay. Let's not normalize poor communication. I don't agree with ghosting at all. Because even if you want to end a friendship, you can communicate that. You have that right to say, hey, this no longer suits me. I no longer want to communicate with you. I no longer want to be friends with you. I wish you the best in luck in life, but I'm going in a different direction than you. There's no hard feelings. It doesn't always have to be so combative. It doesn't always have to be so, like, just full of drama and mess. Like, you ain't gotta be messy. You don't have to be. You don't. You can end relationships peacefully,
amicably.
You can do it, and it's okay.
Yeah. But my question to that would be, when does communicating, at what point does it become you're now repeating or damn near begging? Because I've went through a similar situation, and I've had to cut someone off because it was like, okay, I'm communicating with you because, again, maybe you don't know the expectations, maybe you don't know what it is, maybe you feel pressured, whatever it is on your end. Let me explain to you that I don't want you to feel that. Let me explain to you that I want you to hey, I'm not the person that you have to spend hours and hours. I don't want to know your tea. I just want to know that you're okay. I want to know that you're alive. I want to know that you're breathing. I just want to know that you're thumbs up. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So at what point do you stop doing that and just be like, you know what? Now it's damn near I'm begging for your attention, because I'm repeating myself. Hey, you don't have to, I'm not here to, we all have lives. We all have lives. We all have children. We all have, we all have things going on with ourselves. So if I can take 10 seconds out of my busy whatever I got going on to just reach out to you, why can't you take 2 seconds to give me even a thumbs up the message? Let me know, you know what I'm saying? So at what point do you draw the line and be like,
that's where boundaries come in at. Again, I have a tight knit of friends, a very tight knit. No one else at this point in time in my life can infiltrate this circle. Okay. These are people that I have grown with and I've learned, and they know me and I know them. And this has been a project in the making for years. Okay. These people have known me. I feel like when you create boundaries, the people that love you, that care about you, that respect you, are going to respect your boundaries. I had an instance before with my sister, and one of my sisters, and I was telling her, like, hey, she used to love the ghost. Like, ghosts go cold turkey, ain't heard from her, can't get contact with her. Folks got to pull up on her, get a just see, hey, hello, you good over there? What's going on? And the first time she did it, I made it very clear to her verbally, like, hey, I don't like that. Like, I don't work well under pressure like that. I have really bad anxiety. If you have something going on, I understand that, but I need you to understand, I do not like it. Do not ghost me. If you see that I text you and I didn't text you 2-3 times and I'm like, hey, are you okay? Simply just say, yes, I'm okay. I just need some time. And it took maybe 1 or 2 times with my sister for her to really understand, like, I'm not playing about that. Like, I will stop talking to you. I will cut you off, or not, sister, friend, whomever. I will have to cut you off about it because these are my boundaries. And I love you too much to be having to take myself through the whirlwinds. And now I'm not trying to teach nobody nothing, because that's not my calling from God. I don't feel like I'm a teacher. Do I have knowledge? Have I been through things? Have I learned myself? Do I know myself and I know what I like, what I don't like? Absolutely. Am I still learning myself? Absolutely. I'm reinventing myself right now as we speak. So a lot of things that I tolerated a year or two ago, I'm no longer going to tolerate. Mm-hmm. But as far as my friendship goes with my sister's my friend. So as far as my friendships go, we are all understanding. Just like my friends are understanding to me what I expect out of them. I'm understanding to them what they expect out of me. And there is no excuse. There cannot be an excuse. It can't be. I can't. Just like you're not going to tolerate the excuses, and you're not, like you just said, hey, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're okay. I know this about you. I know that these are expectations. These are expectations in your friendships. It doesn't matter if excuse me, it doesn't matter if I resonated with or if I resonate with it or not. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if it makes sense to me or not. Like, oh my God, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm going through my own stuff. What I gotta call her for? What I gotta let her? It don't matter. This is what this person that you love, that you want to have in your life, this is what they're requiring to be here. So you wouldn't go to your job if they tell you that you got to wear all black. You ain't gonna come in there with no hot pink suit on. Because you got to wear the all black. It don't matter if black, you hate the color black. You gotta go find another job. You gotta go find you another job now because you can't work here. And that's okay. No hard feelings. I'm gonna go find someone who can fit this position. So I don't think that is ever okay to ghost anyone. I'm going to double back on that. I don't think it's okay to ghost anyone. But I also believe that when you set clear boundaries, these boundaries are clear. They are A, B, and C. Okay, we are not playing Morse code. We are not doing the Marbury Bush games. We're setting clear cut boundaries. We're saying, hey, no, I'm not going to accept that. I'm not going to respect that. I don't respect it, and I don't accept it. And I can choose to deal with you, and I can choose not to deal with you amicably. I don't have to hate you. I don't have to feel no type of way about you. I just can't deal with you how I deal with everybody else because you can't get on the program. You think you're bigger than the program. You're not.
And so, that goes into our next question. Should friends tell each other everything?
I tell you everything. I am an open book. So I don't even know if I've always been an open book. I like to run my mouth. I talk a lot. So I'll tell somebody some deep rooted stuff just in casual conversation. Like, yeah, when I was 13, blah, 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 blah. And they're looking at me like, girl, I just met you. Oh well, now you have some more information. And I'm not trauma dumping. I'm not trying to do that, rather, but I'm just an open book. So as far as like my friendships go and our friendship, baby, I tell you all the time, when God calls me home, you will be able to sit around whomever, wherever, whenever, and have a full-blown synopsis about my life. And everybody's going to say the same thing. Everybody's going to know the same details. Nobody's not going to be like, well, I didn't know that about her. I didn't know that she liked to sleep with one sock on and one sock off. I didn't know that. Everybody's going to be like, oh yeah, she sleep all day. She'll fall asleep right now if you let her. Even if you don't let her, she gonna fall asleep. So how do you feel about it? Do you think friends should tell each other everything?
I'm gonna keep it real.
Cause you be acting like you don't be wanting to tell me shit, and baby,
don't, please, Lord.
You be acting like you don't want to tell it.
For the most part, I do tell you a lot of things. Do I tell you everything? No. And that's because some things that I deal with are with my husband.
Right.
And so
absolutely.
That
right. I respect and that is respected. That is respected and that is understood.
You feel me? So as far as that goes, that's that. But if it comes to do with me, girl, you know I'm telling you, girl, the hemorrhoids is out again. I don't have no. I'm an open book myself. I have no problem telling because I'm an open book because I am very real with myself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I'm real with myself, I want the people around me to be real with me. Call me out on my shit. Tell me about myself. let a bitch know that she's been doing way too much, way too fast. She's getting ahead of herself. You are trying to be bigger than the program, bitch. Bring it back. Bring it back down. Bring it back down. Because I am real with myself. I understand these things. Sometimes the buttery goodness do be getting ahead of herself. Sometimes the realness be like, bitch, you need to get punched in your left eye. I get these things. That's why I'm real with myself, because I don't need nobody to tell me these things, because it's not gonna be, oh my god.
Right.
There's no realization shock.
So that's right. So that's why you feel that you can tell your friends pretty much anything, because you need that reassurance, or you need that. Okay, I'm telling you this real stuff that's going on.
This
like I'm being.
This is real life.
Right.
This is real me, authentic, straight no chaser. What do you think about this? This is real deal. What I'm going on. What do you think about it? And recent situation. You called me out of my shit. Did I agree with it? Absolutely not. Because
we all have our opinions.
What's that new TikTok? But you know what I'm saying? I'm not over here like, I don't know, fuck it.
Right.
Because of that. I hear what you're saying. Right. I can resonate it to some degree. And let it be that. Let's move on. That's not the tell-all be-all of our fucking relationship. That's not gonna make us separate because we can't agree on some other shit. Bitch, there's a lot of shit we don't agree to fuck on. Right. If that's the case, we could have been stopped this shit here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to disagree.
Yes, it's okay to disagree. We're not the same people.
Next topic. Let that person,
or just let that person.
Let that person know, because we say it to each other all the time. You're not gonna piss me off. You pissing me off, and let's move around.
Right, because I'm starting to get a little itchy, scratchy, and I'm starting to get under my skin a little bit, and I ain't trying to go there with you.
But that's okay, because I'm pissing you off,
and we can move around. Because it's not for me, right? It's not that when I'm speaking to you and you're telling me like, hey, or not even telling me, right? I can tell that it may irritate you, or it may rub you the wrong way or get under your skin. I can tell, right? I know you. But I'm learning more now. Say the point, don't drag it on. If I'm knowing that you are uncomfortable with the statements that I'm making, rather it's truth or not, I always say, just because you're being real don't make it right. Okay? I got that from somebody back in the day, and when that person told me that, it stuck with me like a tag. Because I'm like, that is so true. Just because you're being real don't make it right. I don't have to beat you down or berate you just to get my point across on a situation that don't really have nothing to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You talking to me, you confiding in me, you're venting to me about your life. But again, if I don't agree with it and I know that it's getting under your skin, I'm learning now, like, hey, make that point. Say, you know what, I ain't really feeling that. Whenever you want to come back to this, we can come back to this. If you don't want to come back to it, we ain't got to come back to it. But I'm going to let you know the decision that you're making, or the decision that you've made, I ain't feeling it. I'm on the opposite end of the agreeing. I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. Man, I let you know that. If I don't say nothing else, shit, I tell you, I don't agree with that. Now, hey, wait a minute. That might have been too far. What the fuck? But again, I'm not here to rub you the wrong way. I'm not here to upset you. I'm not here to fucking get on your bad side just all for shits and giggles. Like, yeah, I made her mad today. Man, I love you. Be for real. So let's move on. There's so many other things we can talk about and do and whatever. And if you want to come back to it when you're comfortable with coming back to it, because I'm not gonna. Obviously, if it's personal situations, it doesn't matter, me or you, whomever, right? But we're friends. So what's a friendship rule you stand by no matter what? Your personal, non-negotiable.
How would you answer this, listeners? For me, a friendship rule I stand by is just be who you are. Because I would really hate to find out that you are perpetrating a fraud. And I mean, like, putting on a facade.
Right.
You feel like I'm just gonna be pulling things out of a hat. Mm-hmm. You feel like because I'm retired that I get to stay home and I get to, but girl, you're about to lose your home. You're about to get evicted, or you're about to, because you're trying to keep
because you're trying to keep up, or you're thinking that
this be home with me and da da da. I'm not the type to go out, but if I decide to go out and I go to Roof Chris and I'm over here doing this and I decide to take a flight to Hawaii because I can, and you're like, oh well, I could go too, and da 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 da. But you really can't, and you're maxing out, and you're again keeping up with. I'm not that person. You don't have to keep up with none of that.
Right.
Living your truth. Like, hey, can you go half with me? Right. Hey, I would like to take this trip too. What are some things I can do? Hey, just be who you are.
Yeah. Or not. Or don't come.
Girl, have a good trip.
Yeah. Or don't come. The fuck. Or you ain't got to make that one. You can sit your ass at home. Fuck. You ain't got to be there. You ain't got to go. It'll be there. Hawaii ain't win no goddamn where.
But you know what I'm saying? Just making up stuff just to keep up. Like, oh yeah, girl, I'm married too, and blah blah blah. Right. You
those are dangerous people. Those are again. For me, those are dangerous people. I understand. I understand the person, right? I understand the viewpoint where people are not as oversharing as I am, right? So you may not want me to know that your lights got cut off. You may not want me to know that, you know, you got a loaf of bread and 2 pieces of cheese and you don't know how you're going to make it with your kids the next week. If we're building a friendship and if we're in the beginnings of our friendship, right? That's not information that people are just going to willingly just disclose. Okay. What we was talking about before, bring shame back. I'm not saying that hard times aren't hard. Okay. People go through things all the time. And if you just not met somebody, and no matter relationship, friendship, whatever, you have to be able to trust this person with detailed, intimate details of your life like this. So I understand that people aren't as so forthcoming with information, right? About themselves, about their family. You may not want to tell me that your daddy murdered 30 people back in 1970. Okay. I may not want to know that. But if we are going to progress in this relationship, in this friendship, eventually I'm going to ask about your dad. I'm going to want to know why your dad is up the road. I'm going to want to know why. Don't tell me because your daddy stole some pickled peanuts out of the corner store and he got 45 to life 30 times. Because I'm going to be like, well,
peanuts.
That might not be truthful. And you got to know and trust for me that I'm not going to judge you. This is so I get why people don't overshare. Although I'm an open book, that's a flaw for me. It has been a flaw for me in a lot of situations, in a lot of instances, because I'm always thinking that people have good intentions, right? No, you're not plotting on me. You really reaching out to me because you're concerned. You saw me post something on Instagram and you're worried and you're trying to drop some jewels, some knowledge, something that may be able to help me. All the while, you trying to get up under somebody else to get up under me or get under my skin, or not even to get under my skin. You just trying to be manipulative and malice with shit. And I don't like that because I'm not that type of person. I don't do stuff just for the hell of it. I don't befriend folks just because, oh, yeah, you live right next door to me and you like to have a glass of wine and listen to music. So do I. Yeah, I'm going to have my glass of wine and listen to my music in my house. You're going to have your glass of wine and listen to your music in your house. Okay? Because I can't involve you all up in my business because I don't know if I can trust you. I ain't running a drug cartel out of my house, but I live here. I have children. Like I have a lifestyle. Like I have things. Like, so I don't want you all up in my business. So I understand it, but I understand it. For me, a friendship rule that I will stand by no matter what.
Good God.
Let me get up on this motherfucker. I need you to hear me. Because I don't even play like that. Now I got to bring this south side out.
Okay.
All niggas is off limits. Old niggas, new niggas, blue niggas, true niggas. I don't give a fuck if I dated this nigga back in 99. You understand me? That is a friendship rule I do not fuck around with. I do not play with it. Do not play with me. You will get cut off so fast, so quick, so... Oh, get your ass up out of here so fast. You'll be like, what the hell happened? Why can't I contact her? Why can't I da-da-da, whoop, whoop. God be the glory. I ain't never had no friends in my adulthood to ever try me like that. Cause again, you put out what you get. I don't play like that. I don't play like that in my life, and I don't play like that with nobody else's life. We was just talking about Summer Walker, Pizza Hut. Baby, if you're okay with being Pizza Hut, you cannot be my friend. You can't be my friend. Because if you're okay with being Pizza Hut to somebody else's man, you're okay with being Pizza Hut to my man.
My man, okay?
You're okay with being Pizza Hut to my man.
And you ain't even got to look that far. Oh, hell no. And I will have you on a t-shirt. I will have you on a platter, literally, head chopped. See, that's what I'm saying. And I got to take it there. And then now I'm locked up. I got away from kids and shit. So it's just best that I keep the friends that I have and we have the same mutual respect, because these new girls, sweetheart, baby, I think my nigga, or, I think... The same with the new girls is, because I heard it on, at first I heard it on Instagram, but now I'm seeing the girl who's talking about it on TikTok. If he's not married, he's fair game.
Oh, Jesus.
Girl, yes. And then, but my thing about it is, so then why is the married, so how is y'all breaking up married happy homes? How are y'all doing that? Because if the married men are off limits, why are y'all entertaining them? If the married women are off limits, why are y'all
talking at their ass? You're talking at your ass. See, I ain't even been cussing. They've been 35 minutes. I've been really trying to keep it cute, and I didn't go there with folks. Now I gotta go there. What do you mean? You talking at your butthole? You're talking at your booty patata back there. What you talking about? Oh, the married men is off limits. The married men is getting killed. The married men is getting killed. The married women is getting killed. Nobody's holding nobody accountable. Nobody's holding anyone accountable. Everybody's free for all around this motherfucker. But again, just like we said last episode, you got to know who you playing with, and you got to play with the right ones, because you're going to come across a wife or a husband, a spouse, who's not playing about their significant other. Okay? They'll fuck around and kill you, your kids, and your granny off the strength for you want to have a good time. And sometimes we'll get off. It's plenty of examples in the news where individuals have been inside of another person's house, where they've shared this common property with their significant other, and the significant other has come home and put one in the head. Literally put one in the head.
It's called crime of passion, if you don't know.
It's called you own my property inside my house, and I don't know you. I don't know who you is. Now you gone up to glory. And explain it to God why your ass got shot in the head and your suicide. Please find you somebody to play with.
Good God.
You gotta find you somebody to play with.
Absolutely.
So how deep should friends get involved with each other's romantic relationships?
Wait a minute now.
We're talking about friends.
Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah. Travel down the road and back again. What is true? You're a pal and a...
No, I absolutely understand that. But baby, you know as much as I indulge. Just like vice versa. You know as much as you indulge. You feel me? Like, I don't think that now you know how I feel.
I don't know how you feel. They don't know how you feel. They don't know how you feel.
Listen. Let me let the world know how I feel.
They don't know how you
friends
feel.
are not my husband's friends. Okay, let me make that abundantly clear. My friends are not my husband's friends. Just like my husband's friends, them is not my bros. Those is not my homies. Okay. Hey, how you doing? We're cool. Hey, right on, and we keep it pushing. You feel me? That's it, and that's all. Because if either of us was to do what we do, I would hope and know for a fact that our friends would keep it like that. Not that we would do that, because baby,
right,
don't be my friend. Don't be my friend if I'm doing some wild crazy shit like that.
Of course.
But you feel what I'm saying? Like,
right, but I was saying as far as like I was saying as far as like advice wise, and like, you know, if you know that your friend is doing some wild crazy stuff in the streets and they're married or they're in a committed relationship or they're whatever, you know this about your friend. How deep do you think that friendships should get into someone else's romantic relationship?
I wouldn't even involve myself on the other side. You want to know why? Because that's where it becomes messy, and that's where the other side thinks that you know what I'm saying? That's where it becomes two inside. And as sad as it may seem, I feel like the partner is always going to, you're going to be removed. You're going to be exit stage left. So go ahead and uninvolve yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to take their partner's side.
Every time?
They're going to take their partner's side all time, every time. So before you even involve yourself in some crazy wild stuff, I wouldn't even, hey girl, this is where I might have to get off this caboose, because the stuff you're doing, I do not want no parts of it.
Right. What you're involving yourself in is dangerous.
I feel like this. When you're intertwined with good friends, you're gonna want to chit chat. You're gonna want to talk. You know, it may be get to a point where your significant other may be like, "Damn, can I get some of your time?" You feel me?
Right.
So I wouldn't want for my friends, their significant other, to be like, damn, I'm already fighting for your time with, of course, the buttery goodness.
Right.
But then I'm knowing some shit, and damn, you get what I'm saying? Like, that just becomes a whole big pot of mess and bullshit, clusterfuck. Right. It's just a lot of shit. So at some point, I would just be like, you know what, I'm when you get yourself together, because I love you enough to still be your friend, but I'm gonna be your friend from afar.
Right. I can't involve myself in this. Like, I can't involve myself in this. It's like, I agree with you. I do not get involved. If I involve myself as much as my friend involves me. Okay. So, and even still, it's a limit, right? So if you call me and you say, I'm about to go bust out all his fucking windows, I'm sick of his ass, I'm about to go do what I need to do. Back in the day, I may have rolled with you to, you know, make sure that you go through with it because he got you fucked up and you need to bust his windows out. But as an adult now, as an adult woman with things to lose, and I have women around me who have things to lose and families and kids and whatever, I'm going to try to convince you not to do it. But hey, you're your own person. You're going to make your own
free will.
You're going to make your own decisions. I'm telling you, I don't think this is a good idea. But do you need me to bail you out of jail if you get a bond? I might be there for that. Ain't neutral. For the most part. I mean, obviously, just you have to pick a side, right? You can't remain neutral, right? You can't remain neutral.
My advice would be remain a support system for your friend. Okay? Right. And that's it, and that's all. Now, if that comes boundaries because of their activities, they should understand this. And again, that should be the dialogue between you and your friend. You feel me? But it's plain and simple. Me and you are friends. We as a collective are a group of people that are friends. Are you and him friends? No. Is he and you friends?
No. I don't want to see you texting. I don't want to see you texting my man. I don't want my man, if me and my man get into it, I don't want him being like, I'm about to call Veronica.
What? Who? You because it ain't baby.
Get her on the phone. I'm about to call Veronica. I'm about to tell her you tripping. First of all, why do you even have her number?
Okay.
Let's start there. Why do you even have her number?
So comfortable that you could just
if an emergency happens, call 911. Veronica can't do shit for you. Call the proper authorities because you're bugging. You tripping. Talking about calling my friends, nigga. Don't even call my sister. And they got thinking he was gonna get in contact with my mama. My mama dubbed his ass. You thought, nigga. Guess what? She know her daughter. And she don't like you. So
still kept it cute. So tomato.
So yeah, don't call nobody. Now I don't call niggas friends. I don't even like these niggas. And they friends either. Don't like your friends. Don't like you. I don't even know niggas' names. Niggas get to telling me.
I feel like this. There's a chain of command. You feel me?
But I think that if you consider people to be your real friend, right? You have went through the avenues. You have taken the test. You have seen the blueprint. You have been through the mud a little bit with this person. You know that this person is trustworthy. And you have a family, right, that you love dearly and you keep close to you. I keep my family close and near to me because I'm not playing about mine. I'm not playing about my family. I can talk crap to you all day about what so-and-so did and how how I'm not effing with this person or that person, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's still my family.
Right.
So people kind of, I don't even want to say it's a thin line because it's not a thin line. It should be understood that this is still my family.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
This is still my family. So keep it cute.
My sister doesn't mean go ahead and piggyback off the. No, you can't co-sign and call this bald-headed bitch a
bald-headed bitch.
Because I just sat here and called her a bald-headed bitch.
Because now you tripping. Right, because now you tripping. Now you tripping.
Yeah, like, she is all that, but girl, come on now.
Like, hey, you don't even know. And look, now you don't even know her.
You don't even know her like that.
What are you talking about? What?
No, I absolutely agree because it's like, again, that's the same situation with like relationships with significant others. Like, just because I'm whatever with this person, like this is still my person. This is still me. So yeah, talk your. You know what?
Respectfully.
Keep it real with me because I'll let you get that off too because I'm heated and I understand the heatness is getting off to you. Again, the buttery goodness. She can't be
just because you're being real doesn't make it right.
No, I absolutely agree, but there's no buts. I absolutely agree.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta know your friends. You gotta know these people that you're calling your friends. That's why using the word friend so loosely is not very conducive to the project because everybody's not your friend. Okay, everybody's not your friend. Some people are acquaintances. Some people are associates. Some people are just here for a season. Like literally, like you're supposed to learn a lesson from them, or you're supposed to put something into them that they can take on with them in their journey. You may not even get nothing back from it, but you were able to put a seed, a poppy seed, a mustard seed into them, something so small that they may be able to take on with them. But the relationship or encounter may not even last, right? May not last months, weeks, years. It just may not. So it's involving other tiers of your relationships with other people. I think it should only happen if you have locked yourself in with this person and you know, like, hey, this is my person. This is my person.
In the great words of Meek Mills, there's levels to this shit. So I don't think that somebody in a year, 1 or 2 of being my friend should know my deepest, darkest secrets. That's just me. To each his own. You may have indulged that within 3, 4, 5 months of being with somebody because y'all are so infatuated and BFFs but I need a little bit more seasons. I want to know because for me, I feel like when I'm building a relationship with anybody, whether what it was for my husband, what it is for my relationships around me, I want to see you in all aspects. I want to see you when you're upset, when you're grieving. I want to see what you look like when you don't have money. I want to see how you react when you have to struggle and figure it out. Not that I want to see you struggle.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Because it happens, and we're not gonna sit up here and act like if you walking around me acting like you perfect, and you got all this monies and you got all this, and you the perfect mom and you're the perfect dad and you're something wrong with you. You got it's a disorder. I can't think of the name right now, but if you know it, drop it in the comments. It's not. It's imposter syndrome. Maybe I think that's what it's called. Because basically, like you're trying to live this life, or you're saying that this is what it is, but that's not what it is. It's not what it is. Keep it a buck. Keep it a bit. Keep it a bean. Keep it a whole $100 bill, because you got to keep it the truth. Like you're. I want to see you struggle. I want to see it. I want to see how you come up out of this. I want to see if you take the knowledge that other people are giving you. I don't even have to give you the knowledge. I can just sit back and see what resources do you have. I want to see how you come up out of this. I want to know, like, can you come up out of this? Like, yeah, you got a loaf of bread and 2 pieces of cheese. Okay. Now I can sit up here and tell you, well, let's go to a food bank. Let's go to a church. Let's go.
I can tell you how to make that switch, the different types of grilled cheese. How do you?
I mean, you ain't gonna get too many. You ain't gonna get too many pieces of grilled cheese.
How do you want to go?
You might need to go get you some more groceries. Go get you some more groceries.
You can't.
But you can. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't need nobody around me with the can't mindset.
It's not about a can't mindset, but it's about what you can and cannot do for real. Maybe you don't have the funds for that, and you're too prideful to ask, right? And you're not getting public assistance and all these other different types of things. So you only have to work with that piece of bread and that piece of cheese.
Or you don't only have to work with that piece of bread and cheese. You also have community resources that you can utilize, right? Food banks, churches. They give out boxes of food.
You're seeing how some churches and food banks are giving it up. So
I mean, hey, those are some, not all. So how hungry are you? If I got a loaf of bread and 2 pieces of cheese, I'm hitting up. That's a job, right? At this point, I'm hitting up all food banks. Everybody's getting hit. Okay, these they giving out the produce. They giving out the fresh fruits and vegetables. These folks giving me some meat. These folks giving me some canned foods. Okay, great. Now I've situated myself for at least 4 to 5 days. Okay, now that I know what we're going to eat, and I didn't have to come out of my pocket for this, and these are just realistic scenario, like how I would handle this. If I didn't have to come out of my pocket for this, I didn't have to go find no money for this. Now I can go borrow some money from whomever and get the light bill paid. Or I can go borrow some money from whomever and get some gas in my car so I can go do some Uber and some Lyft. Or I can go borrow some money for somebody and make it to work and do some doubles. Again, the can't mindset, I can't deal with it. Because I don't even associate myself with people who say they can't do something. Because you may not believe that you can do it, but you have a strong support system around you with resources that is going to let you know that, hey, I know where you can go get this at. Like, I know how you can handle this. I know how you ain't got no health insurance. Okay, go to the health department. Go here, go there, go this, go there. That's why you got to have people around you that have some type of structure. Some type of structure, because people that have structure know how to stabilize themselves, right? They know how to like keep it grounded. Like, okay, the lights is about to get cut off. I'm behind $200. Okay, but guess what? Their grandmama may know. Call the light company, make arrangements. They papa may know. Hey, go down there, run down there. Leroy owe me $40. He may owe me $400. Go down there, grab the 4, bring me back the 2. You keep the 2. Resources, let's utilize them. Let's not. I think in today's age, in this generation, it's too much can't going on. Too much can't. But what you can do is turn that phone on and get on Instagram and get on Snapchat. Okay, so can your ass on Instagram Live or can your ass on TikTok Live and go get you some coins like everybody else doing on that motherfucker. If you got to sit on that bit like this
all day,
okay, you got to get how you live.
For the Wi-Fi.
Well, I'm at the McDonald's with it. Hey y'all, I need because they're doing it. I don't knock them. I don't knock the individuals who do it, because hell, it's people out here that's gonna help you out. Somebody give $5 that you asking for. Somebody gonna give that $200 you asking for. Somebody gonna give you that room that you need. But guess what? You got to put the work in. You can't just be sitting under a bridge with cell service talking about, oh my God, it's cold outside. No, I'm about to go down here, put my little coat on, put my little jacket on, put my whatever on. I'm about to go down here and try and find me some free Wi-Fi, 24-hour service, and I'm about to go sit right in the booth with me a cup of water. Might get you a burger, And I'm about to sit right here and I'm about to try to run this bag up real quick, real
absolutely.
fast.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to hear the I can't. It's no. But to finalize, you know, I thought this was a good one just to wrap us up.
I know that's right.
How do you feel about long distance friendships? Not long distance relationships, friend. Long distance friendships.
I mean, we're in one. So yeah. I'm living it.
Again, these people do not know this. These people do not know this, friend.
They do though, because if you tuned into episode 1, you would have known that I live up north and she lives in the dirty south. So we're in two geographical different locations. I'm dealing with fucking 2-degree weather. Okay. It's about to snow tomorrow. Okay. You are not getting that. So I feel like we're living that real, and we make it work for us because it just works. Like it is what it is. Like we still make our time to come see each other at least once a year. My advice to those that have a long distance bestie, a long distance relationship friend, a long distance friendship, go see your friend.
Work. Yeah, make it work. And if you can, and I get it. Again, I'm understanding. Life be lifing. You may not be able to see your friend, right? It may be a year or two before you can get your funds together. They can get their funds together. Shit happens. Life happens. Babies happen. Marriages happen. Deaths happen. All sorts of things happen in life where you have to pause something, right? And it may be that friendship, but you don't have to pause that friendship. Actually, right? Me and you talk on FaceTime damn near every single day. We don't even call each other regular. We don't even know what a regular phone call look like. There is no regular phone calls with us. We FaceTime all the time. So we make sure that we know, and we text all the time. And, you know, I'm trying to do better with, you know, sending you pictures and stuff for just my daily activities and the girls and, you know, things that I have going on. I want to see what you're doing. Like, I want to see, like, you know, what your day looks like. What are you doing? Because I'm not on social media like that. I'm on social media, but I'm not like posting like that. I'll post a meme here and a meme there.
And I know you in real life, so I don't have to see you on social media. I know you in real life.
Right. You don't have to watch me on social media, but I'm thinking like, oh well, my life is so boring. What does she want to see? The fuck she want to see me with my feet kicked up? Like, what am I doing? But sometimes I'm not I'm going to get the girl's hair braided. I'm going to get my hair done, or I'm going to the nail salon, or I'm going, hell, I'm at the grocery store, girl, but look at my outfit. Look, I put on some clothes today. Like, so I understood that, and I respect you telling me that, because it opened up another realm in our friendship that I was blind to. Because it may have been important to you, but it didn't seem that important to me. Like, it wasn't that important for me. You send me pictures all the time. Like, I'm knowing. So I'm like, I got to give my friend that same respect. I got to give my friend that same tenacity when it comes to our friendship. Like, being a little bit more Johnny on the spot with things. A little bit more eager. But our long distance relationship has worked as well as it has, because you and I both are on the same page of the love and respect we have for each other. I miss my friend. When I'm not talking to my friend, I need to know what the hell is going on.